Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Life Stories. I'm your host and sometimes referee, probably not for this time, who's avoiding doing his dishes because even though he's got three, they're big ass pots, Zach Stad Pearson. And today, I'm joined by the first time on this show, but obviously a veteran to this whole channel, Officer 9000 plus one.
How you doing?
And of course, the European from North America, Lord of Goths, King of Darkness, yet disinterested in Batman, Lord Yingling.
Hi, I have a lot too many titles now.
I blame society.
You can never be made titles.
And if you do, blame society. Anyways, and of course, we have the newcomer to, well, the channel in general, Neko, Mimi.
Neko Nyan Pasu. Hi, everyone.
Can you even spell that shit? Was that even a sentence?
Yes. Not really. I mean, it's just a catchphrase.
Fucking hate you so much. All right, so
Nyan.
Today's episodes, two of the stories that we're gonna go through, cause well, if it's short enough, I don't know if my story is gonna be long. That depends on how often you guys ask me questions or bring up funny shit. But today is gonna be a 2-for-1 special, much like the first episode was. All right, so we'll be talking about the time a friend of mine set his ass literally on fire right before he proposed. And we'll be talking about the time Lord Yingling got shot at. Why is that important? That's not special. He got shot at and he's white. There. Anyways, say what everybody was thinking. All right. So, I don't remember the year, but there's some key characters we need to get in here. And, well, I'm changing the name of my, at the time, girlfriend because I don't feel like giving certain people more ammunition or abilities to make puns at my expense. I make the puns. So we'll be changing the name of my girlfriend for the time being to Janet. This includes, so the main players are Zax, Janet, David, Daryl, and Lily. Now, David is the brother of Daryl, but David's the one trying to propose to his girl, Lily. All right? So, he has not figured out what the fuck he's gonna do, but he knows he wants to do it. The problem is he likes to ask people what he should do to make it, I don't know, epic, memorable, what have you. However, he's also hella paranoid someone's gonna snitch. And let me just say this in advance. Okay, fine, you get to bitch at me for this. I understand, but just let me say the sentence before you do it. I immediately told him, and so did his brother, David's brother, Daryl, bro, whatever you do, don't ask any of your female friends, especially if they know her, because they will fucking snitch. Yes, I immediately assumed they would all snitch. However, in my defense, every single time I've seen a man getting ready to propose, the woman is the one who snitched. Any of his female friends, his mom, her sisters, cousins, female, as long as they know and have access to the man's potential fiance, I've seen him snitch going on 17 times now. 17.
Wait, so 17 times you've seen this happen?
Yes, I've seen 17 women on 17 different occasions snitch on the dude who was going to propose to his girl.
Ah!
So at one point, was it 16 going on 17?
That's just okay. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Show references, good times. So I said it. He said it. However, right when that happened, no jokes and puns at my expense. Right when that happened, Janet walked in with some big ass bag of Sun Chips. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had come out. However, if you guys know anything about my personal history, when that game came out, I was in the military. I was in the barracks. I wasn't going to be able to come home play that shit with my friends. But when I did get home, all we did was try to create 8-player Smash situations. Holy shit. So this is the first time me and a bunch of friends, well, 8 people, there's only like 2 or 3 people that I didn't know. We're trying to play 8-player Smash for the first time. And once we made sure everyone understood the items will be on, because this ain't fucking Evo, we went to town. Everyone brought food or chips and drinks or just something else or a bunch of controllers, yada yada. Janet brought in sun chips, because I love me some sun chips. But we all froze and kind of sort of ran off out of the kitchen. And then she peeked around and looked. You guys okay? Like, yeah, we're fine. All you look like some sneaky ass bitches, just so you know.
Oh, geez, she's calling you guys out.
Yeah. Well, there are some qualities I wish she didn't have, but fuck, it was sexy at the time. Anyways, so we had nothing to counter that. So I just said, hey, let's go to the balcony. So me, David, and Daryl sitting on the balcony. And I can just see Liliana in there because, well, I have glasses on, and there's a special trick. If you know anything about glasses, and depending on the light direction, you can basically see behind you. But since there was a glass screen door, they couldn't tell I was looking at them, depending on the angle I turned my head. So all I did was notice that Liliana went in there and started asking everybody what they were fucking doing and pointing directly at us. I was like, huh, okay. So I opened the door and I pushed the curtain all the way too. And then I closed the door back. And I said, hey guys, I'm gonna face this way, but I'm listening. If that door moves, I'm gonna snap my fingers. Everyone shut the fuck up, okay? He's like, Roger, Roger. And I called him a little bitch because I'm so tired of him doing Star Wars puns. But anyways, so he was like, okay, I don't know what I should do. I've got these 3 or 4 plans worked out about how I can do it, right? So he says, okay. Now here's the thing. Daryl pulls out, a flask. I don't know what the fuck was in that flask. All I saw was him pull it out, give it to me, say, and he just points at me and he holds up a strawberry peach. It's like, strawberry peach booze. Shit, I'm down. I don't ask questions. I give me a little sip. I'm good. I'm in strawberry peach heaven. Then David takes a sip. David holds on to the flask. You already know what's about to happen. So we start talking, and eventually we decide on, hey, okay, remember how technically I introduced you to her? Yeah? Okay. What if we go there again and we act out plan or version 2 of his proposal, which was, right when he say he's having a surprise party, tells her, hey, I want you to help me unpack some stuff. You got a bunch of pizzas and shit, because she's a Ninja Turtles fan, but she genuinely loves pizza. Her family's Italian. And, in between a pizza box, but not on or in a pizza, she opens it up and there's the ring. Basically fusing multiple ideas he had together. And he's like, yeah, that sounds good. But Daryl comes in and is like, wait. How about we do some other stuff? So 10 minutes go by. Me and Daryl have not touched that flask. The flask went from full to 50% empty. So we're like, I just look at, hey, Daryl. Yeah? Is David dancing in a chair or fucking wobbling? Oh, shit. I was like, what? The flask. I was like, oh, shit, too. We didn't realize this motherfucker got his ass slit. I was like, bro, what the fuck was in there exactly? Okay, well, you know how I hate like 99 bananas or 99 drinks? Now, I'm going to just give some clarity for those who don't know, Neko. 99 is a special brand that goes out of its way to make the proof, aka the potency of the alcohol, almost in the triple digits. They stop short of 100 proof and they drop it to 99. But
I did hear about this.
Yeah,
Why?
But it's not distilled. That means that the alcohol is going to burn like a motherfucker. So a lot of people don't drink it. It's good, but it burns because it doesn't get distilled. When you distill an alcohol, yes, you'll still get drunk, but it will not burn your throat as much,
Could you not tell when you took a sip of it?
Hell no. But also remember, I only took a sip. He took out half a flask.
Oh no.
So you would say you're a flask half empty kind of guy?
No, I would say David was a flask half empty kind of guy.
So, was he drinking even before that?
No, but it's 99. That flask could hold basically a third of the whole bottle. Not one of those little baby refrigerator bottles, the big bottles. So think about that for a second. He took a third of 99 proof to the head. And they even do other flavors, but bananas was the one that made them famous.
Gross. Who even wants like banana vodka or whatever the hell this is anyway?
People trying to get drunk, or they're trying to flavor a drink with something fruity. Personally, I don't like anything naturally banana flavored when it comes to alcohol, but I've seen people throw it in stuff and I couldn't taste it, so I'm like, cool, as long as I can't taste it. So yeah, all right. So he's like, oh fuck, like bro, put the flask away. I'm gonna get you some water. Now that's not me saying that, it's his actual brother. So Daryl goes and runs, and then Liliana was behind the fucking curtain. He's like, so hey, what are you guys doing? Now Daryl is not, he's not an idiot, but he's not the best liar. Also, this is what did I say, Liliana? Lilia, sorry, damn it, her name is Lilia. Lilia is what you call not a bullshit detector, but she has. I'm not gonna say woman's intuition because I fucking hate that people even think that's a thing. Lilia has good spider sense, as well as
just
common
like
sense.
girls have gaydars and they have bullshit detectors. Like, don't try to cover it up. It's true.
So he knows though that on some level she is able to just know when some shit is up, because they've had run-ins before, all of them hilarious, but another story for another time. So he just goes for like 5-6 seconds. So I'm just like, let me stick my head in there. It's like, so then I move the curtain a little bit. It's like, hey babe, hey, I think I left my house keys in your car. Can you like go check? Or like, you keep your keys on a latch on you at all times on the buckle on your pants. It's like, yeah, but I started shaking. You don't hear my keys, do you? Let me see your pants. It's like, why you gotta say it like that? So I span around like a fucking mannequin in the store. And yeah, so he's like, oh, okay. I was like, hurry the fuck up, bro. So he slowly now walks over to the kitchen, and he just gets like 2 pieces of bread that he tries to squeeze up in his hand, and he gets a big ass cup of water. So then Janet's like, you guys okay? He's like, yeah, we just need a second. We're trying to discuss something. He's like, okay. Right. And now, I'm still with Dave. I was like, Dave, listen, whatever you do tonight, don't drink nothing else, okay? Don't drink shit else. If it's not water, don't fuck with it. Okay. So I'm just like, hey, well, congratulations, man. Everyone kind of knows you two feel like you belong together, but, this is your way of proving you belong together. So, I don't know. I'm glad y'all made it. He started crying. I was like, bro, you are not about to cry and be drunk at the same time on me. So Daryl comes back and is like, oh, thank God. Okay, so we load him up. After 5 minutes, Lilia comes back. I didn't see your keys. She's like, oh yeah, I found them. They were in my inside pocket. They were in your inside pocket. I'm sorry, babe. Just some dumb shit to get her off my ass at this point. We go back in. We start playing Smash. Now, everything goes perfectly fine. We switch out. We don't even have to throw around the controller or move seats. There's enough space. Everyone got their own controller. Memes are made. Jokes are yelled. Music is played. Right? So, how the fuck did he set his ass on fire? Don't worry, I'm getting there. All right, so I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking shit. There was, how much? They had like 3 pounds of ground meat, but it was like a meat mix, so to speak. So it wasn't just turkey, it wasn't just beef, it wasn't just chicken. It was like chicken, turkey, and I think duck. A combination I'd never come across. Now, I know turducken is a thing, but I mean, I've never seen it ground before. So I asked, could I experiment with it? Now, if you know anything about me, unlike most of my friends in my own damn age group, I actually know what a kitchen looks like, not just where the forks and spoons and plates are. So they were telling me, yeah, you can come experiment, see what you like to make. What they really meant was, bitch, you're going to feed us. However,
I mean,
fuck
that's
you.
what I do to friends. Like,
I know,
Alex
because
loves
your ass
cooking.
can't cook.
No, it cannot. So, feed me. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'll feed you. Anyways, so
Tea.
basically, I was like, oh, I know I'm crashing, but y'all know I'm not doing the dishes right. What? No one said you were doing. That would be rude, man. Come on, no one thought you were doing the dishes. I'm seriously not doing the fucking dishes. Okay, fine. It's like, all right then. Now I'm gonna fuck around up in here. So, Lilia is basically turning into a demon child because, well, quite literally, I taught her the goal. I taught her the ways of beating your amiibo up like a redheaded snip child. For those who don't have Smash, but I'm sure we all do. In Smash 4, they introduced the ability to basically treat a character, an unplayable AI character, like a Pokemon. Except you beat the shit out of it to make it smarter, harder, faster, stronger.
So kind of like Chris Brown.
Yeah, except I hit mine even harder so it could level and be more scary. But Lilia watched me do it, and she learned some things, and she got a completely different amiibo. And here's the dumb part. She spec'd it for speed. And when you spec an amiibo for speed in Smash 4, it's scary. Yes, they can get flung off the stage easier. But guess what? They're harder to kill. So she had, who was it? I think it was Ike. She had a Ike, the character who has one of the strongest base attacks for everything. But he was moving at almost twice his speed. And since he's one of the heavier characters, he really didn't. Yeah, he really can't be knocked off that much harder, right? So everyone, all I hear is, "What the fuck is this? Stop this, man! Holy shit, bro! Holy shit, guy! I'm not your friend, guy." One of Liliana's catchphrases. She loves South Park. They had a whole episode where Canadians kept saying, "I'm not your friend, guy. You're not my guy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend." That shit, it got stuck in her head for years. It was funny. I ain't gonna lie, right? So at one point, she completely changes from playing to making the AI play as her, and just came in the kitchen to basically try to seduce information out of me. Like, it's actually gonna work in public. He's like, "Hey, babe, what y'all doing on the balcony?" He's like, "Oh, nothing. Nah, it wasn't nothing. Don't nothing me." So all of a sudden, Daryl sees what's going on, and he tries to bail me out. Fucking love Daryl. Daryl comes in and talks about cooking techniques with me, which immediately bored her, and she went back to fuck in the living room, right? So then David gets up. He's like, "Guys, I think I need some more bread water." It's like, bread water? Bread and water? Yeah, that stuff. All right, so we're already at the fridge. So then Janet looks back and is like, "Why the fuck you three stooges been hanging out together at random this whole entire time?" It's like, I mean, damn, did you really have to say it out loud like that? So then David turns around and he's like, "Guys, it's not that big of a deal." Woof! His ass is on fire.
What? Ow!
He put the flask in his back pocket, unscrewed, upside down.
No.
And nobody noticed.
Wait, did he have like a wet spot on his butt or anything?
Yes, but no one noticed.
No.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta think about it. We basically walked him into the living room, sat him on the couch. We sat him on the couch, it started leaking. Who's gonna notice that shit where he's sitting until he stands up? But everyone's playing Smash, so when he stands up, no one sees it. He walks past the couch, he walks in the kitchen. Now, if Janet had turned around and looked directly at him and stood up past the kitchen counter, she would have seen his ass was wet. Right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like in a movie or actually, it like where a magical fire puff comes out in a 360-degree motion out of nowhere and then rises. It went out almost like a Super Saiyan aura. It was like a cone in the middle, but it was wide enough to touch me and Daryl. We basically freaked the fuck out. Daryl jumped back so hard, he actually hit the refrigerator and left a dent in it. So Daryl, Daryl actually knocked himself the fuck out.
Wait, he hit his head?
It was a Samsung refrigerator. You know the ones with the giant brushed metal steel doors? Yeah, well, it's a thin steel door, but he pushed himself back so hard, he knocked himself the fuck out. It also didn't help that he hit it at an angle. I was like,
could have been avoided.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Did you call an ambulance?
Hell no, I didn't call an ambulance. I'm trying to put out an ass fire. So Lily is like, oh my god, which I hate when there's a crisis and Lily is there because she says, oh my god, even if she understands what you're saying when she's trying to communicate repeatedly, and it's fucking annoying. It's like a parrot that won't shut up. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Lilia, go get some cold rags. She nods her head and she's saying, oh my god, while she's running to the fucking bathroom to get some rags and wet them shits up. So I'm trying to pull the dude's pants off, right? And I can already see.
Save that sound clip, please.
Yes.
I'm trying to pull the dude's pants down because I realize that I can't just stomp the fire out. His ass is right there. I can't smack the fire out. Well, his ass is right there. So I pull it down. I was like, oh shit, his drawers are on fire too. It was kind of weird. When I said it, I pulled the pants down, but the drawers weren't like on fire, right? But when I pulled them down, it touched the fabric and the wet spots just enough to set his drawers on fire. I was like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry, bro. So I literally just pull from the front side his underwear. It breaks apart, and then Dylan wakes up. I mean, not Dylan, sorry. Daryl wakes up, and I was like, because the other two people there, I don't know their names, or can't remember their names. They were trying to wake him up. It was like, he's still on fire. Like, yeah. How long was I out? You actually went out that long. Yo, help me get this shit off him. So he puts out the underwear by literally just belly flopping on it. I was like, damn, that's some dedication. That's not the priority, but go Daryl. And he just looks so super serious. I've never seen this dude so serious in my fucking life. He's like, my brother's not burning today. So he literally gets up like the pants raped his mama, and he yanks them bitches off so hard that one of his shoes went with him, and they were tied up still. I'll pull out the other shoe just because it kind of fucking looked weird. And Lilia comes back with the towel. She just throws them directly at us. Now, first and foremost, I've never underrated. It's rare for me to underestimate the physical strength abilities of a woman, but she came back with 9 towels, not rags, body towels. They were wet. She threw 9 at us all at once. It looked like we got hit by a 5-foot snowball. So I immediately fell to the fucking ground, not even knowing what the fuck it was.
Oh my god, bitch.
And then I just see David rolling and jiggling next to me. Oh. And I just freeze in place because I'm mad I just got hit by that shit. But I was like, man, that was really fucking weird. But you're also a half an inch away from me with no pants on or shoes. I was like, you good, bro? You good, bro? It's like, yeah, it didn't like burn my balls, man. And then his girl was like, oh, baby. And she runs over there and wants to cuddle him and shit. I was like, yeah, fuck me, right? I'm just the guy who got my ass beat by a giant Shinku Hadouken beam ball of wet towels. Now, for those of you who think you know what it feels like to have a wet towel thrown at you, imagine 8 of them the size of a body towel, 9 of them the size of a body towel coming at you. Your ass is getting laid out, unless you're like Dave Bautista. So I just roll out and I was like, man, what the fuck? Now it looks like I pissed on myself. So I was like, are you okay? Oh my God. Stop saying, oh my God. Please don't say that for another month. I'm fine. So then she starts crying. I'm sorry. It's like, you didn't even do anything. I was like, just calm down. Calm down. Daryl one of the other people that grabbed one of the top layers of towels, they got a little bit of blood off of Daryl because he did hit that refrigerator hard. And he was like, then all of a sudden I know where David just starts crying. He's like, "What's wrong? I set my ass on fire when I was trying to plan." And I was like, "Shut up, David, shut up. I don't care anymore. It's ruined." It's like, nothing's actually ruined. Stop and think about it for a second. So then Liliana's like, "So you are up to some shit." She just completely went back to how she was before. It's like, you can't just be scared and still on edge for like another 10 seconds. Like, it was like day and night. That I don't know how the fuck she does that. Still to this day, I have to convince her that she even did that shit. But
It's because girls are always ready to call men on their bullshit. Like, we will instantly snap to it and be like, "We're calling you. We found out. We knew it."
fuck you. So anyway,
What about if it was a long con? If he had lit his pants on fire, unbeknownst to you, just so that you would strip his pants and he would have the ring there?
Oh, see, like, that's the perfect proposal. Having your pants down, other men in the room. It's great.
That time Zach stripped his hot friend.
I actually know a guy whose last name is Hot. Anyways, so basically, I was like, "Babe, why you gotta assume something's up?" Because something is up. I was like, "Look, dudes have private issues sometimes, okay? Sometimes they want to talk about them with other guys." It's like, do these other conversations with guys and bros include stories about me? It's like, no. It's like, okay. It's like, why the fuck did you pause me? Anyways, so I was like, "Dave," and Daryl's like, come on, bro. Don't do this now." So Daryl's going to cover up his mouth, and he just starts crying into his girlfriend's fucking boobs and shit. And I was just like, fuck, too late. It's like, so something is up. I was like, man. So I just stand up while I'm holding Lilia, and I go into our designated room and just leave her there. And I tell her, like, "Look, I'm going to go change my pants real quick in the bathroom. Nothing dangerous is going on, okay?" So why is it a secret? Because sometimes people just have secrets.
I will admit, through all of this, this is the reason why you keep things so on the down low. You don't let your girl find out about it, because they will sniff it out. Luckily, I'm super oblivious, so I didn't even notice my husband was getting ready to propose to me. But, like, don't let your girls even get a whiff of any possible plan.
I just want to point out she is female and she agrees with me, therefore it's not sexist. I think that's how that works. So fuck both y'all. So anyway, I changed my pants. I was like, "Look, he's trying to figure out some shit about his life. Okay? The problem is we didn't know that he had drunk a half of a flask of some strong stuff before we got off that balcony. That's what happened just now. But that's not the secret, though." It's like, "No, it's not. I'm not going to fucking tell you either." It's like, "Oh, so you're not going to tell me." Now, see, I hate that tone, because whenever they say "oh" and then repeat back what you said to them, they're fucking pissed. Like, they're that "you ain't going to cuddle or fuck your way out of this" pissed. And I'm just like, okay, I need to find a way to de-escalate this without snitching. But I can't de-escalate this. So after I changed my pants, I just run the fuck out the room. I literally just ran out the fucking room, back into the kitchen, because I knew she wasn't gonna start no shit in the kitchen. So I was like, okay, where we at right now? I'm talking to Daryl, and it's like, well, he didn't say anything, but he's calmed down now. He's still crying, but he's calmed down. I was like, fuck, okay, good. "I just wanted to be the cool guy just once, like Zach." It's like, yes, inflate my ego more. I didn't say those exact words, obviously.
I bet Zach is, like, editing this. Like, he didn't actually say that, but this is, like, his edited version of the story.
No, he did say that, and it gets me in trouble later. So fuck you, and fuck you in about 45 seconds. So he says, "I just wanted to, finally do something." Oh my God, it's not even fair. I know I don't have to try, but I mean, he at least got to figure out anal before the rest of us. Now, of course, y'all already know who's behind me. So I just hear Lily in the back go, anal? He had anal with his girlfriend already. It's like, so then she just whispers, but I can't talk you into that. I was like, look, you don't understand what's going on. It was a different girlfriend and it was a long time ago. But when I wanted to do anal, you said, nah, you wasn't exactly into that. I was like, can we discuss this in the room later? Not right now. It's like, fine. Obviously, there's a story there that we may get into later. But, and actually not really a story, more like a footnote on this story. So I was like, so everyone's looking at me like, whoa. He's not phrasing that right. Just so we're clear, what was you just mumbling to your girlfriend? It's like, that's not important. He didn't phrase that right. Apparently, he thinks me and Lilia had anal sex at some point, but Lilia knows that I kind of sort of talked her into not doing it and doing something else. Not that I have a problem with anal.
Wait, so you were a thing with your mate's woman he wants to marry?
I don't know what you mean by that, but continuing my
You
story.
keep saying Lillian, who's the one he's proposing to.
No, he's proposing to Janet. Janet is his fiance. Lilia is my girlfriend at the time.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, she's the one cuddling him on the floor still. So I just let her be like, hey, he's referring to a different girlfriend in a different situation. Yes, I did have sex anally because a girl wanted to before any of us probably all really knew each other outside of just me, David, and Daryl. It's like, Daryl's like, hey, yeah, I remember that. There was a lot of screaming. Hey, Daryl, you want to shut the fuck up? So, fucking, I was like, I just wanted to try to propose in a cool way. It's like, So me and Daryl like, It's like, oh. So Lily's like, oh, that's what you were hiding. It's like, okay. Well, I'm not mad anymore. It's like, you said you weren't mad earlier. Yeah, well, I lied. It's like, no, you didn't lie. There was no way I was going to believe you. A lie is only a lie if someone believes you in my book. So, obviously, I didn't say that to her face because I wanted to get late that night. So, what ends up happening is quite literally, and I do mean quite literally, the ring was in the cabinet under the sink. Because when Daryl threw off the pants, the ring didn't go with the pants across the room. They just had got scraped out because it was a lump when he pulled them off. And it had eventually, once the towels hit us, ended up somehow in that little sink cabinet. So he grabbed it and gave it to her. And he's like, oh, baby, I love you so much. So now they're both crying on the floor. And I'm just like,
Wait, so did you say Janet was in the cabinet under the sink?
no, the ring.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I heard Janet for some reason. But I was like, how the fuck did she do that? End up there.
Shit, I mean, anybody could have done anything under those damn towels. So I'm just like, okay, well, me and everyone else there, we pick up the towels. It's like, well, hey, me and Daryl's like, hey, at least we tried. It's like, yeah, at least we tried. So Lily's like, oh, so you two were both in on this shit. And Jenna's like, oh, so you were both in on this shit. It's like, what the fuck? She went from crying, cuddling this man to immediately, oh, so y'all both on some bullshit. Like, that bothers me so much when they just snap like that.
Heh.
So I'm just like, I'm going to bed. I didn't even finish cooking all the meat. I'm going to bed. And then
he got his meat cooked, so, you know.
Rude.
Okay, that was epic. I will give you that. That is the first time you made a pun that was genuinely super funny.
Teehee.
I'm probably gonna add the Chris Rock or the Friday damn after that in the final cut. So what ends up happening is I go in the shower and Lily is like asking me questions, and I knew I fucked up. Not when I didn't lock the door. Hey, I don't care if a girl jump in the shower with me, but when I'm in the shower, she comes in the room and she's got her clothes on. I was like, oh, I know this. See, this is a very special kind of trap. Not many women master this trap, but they know of its existence. But the problem is, since they don't learn it, they can only do it by fluke. This is the you can't get away from this situation trap. I'm naked in the shower. I am completely wet and the floor is slippery if I get out the shower. She's in clothes, shoes included, and the bathroom door is locked. Now, my clothes are next to the sink. I can't get to them before she can. And I was just like, and I just look at her because she got that, well, for lack of a better term, that shit smile. It's not a bullshit smile. It's a shit smile. It's a smile that's full of shit. And she just smiles as baby. It's like,
No.
see, you already know. I'm just like, I'm just going through my head. What the fuck is she about to bring up right the fuck now? Look, bros don't snitch when people are about to propose. So you've already had anal sex with someone else, but you can't have it with me. I was like, oh fuck, well, I misread that one. So now I have to think up shit, but she knows my I need to think up shit face. And she just says, don't think up shit. Go ahead and answer the question. No, don't try anything. It's like, fuck. So then she said, don't think up shit. Don't try anything. Answer the question. Because if you give me time to think, I will find a way to duck and dodge any woman. But when I'm being yelled at and distracted, I can't focus. So
I don't know if you want to like broadcast that to everyone, because any girl who does try to date you will know all your weaknesses, which is never a
every
good thing.
woman I have ever dated since the start of this podcast has never listened to this podcast. Even the ones that know I have it. So yeah, I ain't worried about shit.
You're
I
gonna,
think that's probably figured out anyway.
Okay, you both spoke at the same time. What'd you say, Yingling?
you're gonna be surprised when they do listen to it.
No, I won't, because that means either you or Neko fucking snitched. What'd you say, officer?
My bet was that they're probably gonna figure it out anyway.
Doubt it. Now, Lilia has this weird situation going on where when she is mad, or maybe just mad at me, I'm not really sure, she'll transition between speaking in a normal voice and then speaking angrily and then back to a normal voice. It's like turning up the volume, then realizing you went too far and you come back. It was like, so you can do anal with your ex-girlfriend, but you can't do anal with me? It's like, I fucking hate it so much because you don't know where it's going to be. It's not consistent. It's not first 3-4 words in roller coaster, for next 3-4 words in roller coaster. It's random. So I was like, look, just, okay, look, sometimes I end up in a relationship with a woman, for lack of a better term, who is adventurous. I'm not a freak inherently.
Oh shit.
But shut up. But girls think I'm a freak, and I'm going to explain that because if they ask me to do something to them, I'm just going to do it.
That's pretty freaky.
No, it's not, because I don't initiate it. I wasn't going to bring it up. But if they ask me to do it, I'm going to do it.
So like the people Marilyn Manson had kill other people, they didn't really kill people because Marilyn Manson killed them because he asked them to. I mean, not Marilyn Manson.
Charles Manson. Yeah, I would go by the legal definition at that point. That's about death. This is about dick destruction. Anyways, so I was
Both of them you buy a condom for.
I had to explain to her, like, look, it's really only one reason why I wouldn't do anal with you, okay? Oh, I know I got a small ass, but it's not that bad. It's like, babe, calm the fuck down, because I'm pretty sure just by you yelling, people can piece together what this conversation is going to be about. I'm not yelling. It's like, and I just look at her like, and she just goes, my bad. Like, look, you wanted me to have anal sex with you raw. Meaning,
Ew.
despite how clean your asshole may be, around the rim, you wanted me to pump all the way up in there raw.
Ugh.
You want me to go in raw, scares the shit out of me. Look, I wasn't trying to make a pun, honey, but you get what I'm saying. Like, well, what's the big deal? It's like, okay, look, I know you have an innie, but yes, let's use some Audi logic real quick. If you stick your hand down a pipe drain at the kitchen sink, your hand's gonna get nasty, right? Yeah, but I would go in there with some protections, like, exactly. That's not the same though. I clean my ass. Yeah, but guess what? Shit particles will still get in my dick. In the hole, the shaft. Well, yeah, but you can like pee it out. that doesn't mean I want it in there in the first place. Do you want shit, literal shit, in any hole in your body other than your asshole? I don't even like it in my asshole. It's like, yeah. Now imagine someone wanting shit particles up in your dick. Well, what if I use like lube or an oil? Lube and oil gets me in there smoothly. It doesn't clean and save and preserve my pee-pee. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm sorry. And then I got some head. The end.
Oh my god, the ending of the story was so not what I expected.
Well, technically, I could have ended it right when he proposed and brought up the anal shit, but you guys were gonna ask, so what about that anal stuff? And I wanted to bring up that I got shower head because that was the first time I got shower head. Shower head is very pleasing. All right. Okay. So that's part 1. I am going to preserve this episode by itself real quick. Everyone shut up.